4-3, Anand against Jobava. This is the game I picked as my favorite.
Yeah, right. So, Jobava with the black pieces, but not wearing the sunglasses.
I guess that shows respect to the former world champion.
And he's gone for a Philidor defense. So we look at this game. Yeah, that's a present for you, Anna.
My favorite pick of the round.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I'm kind of curious to see what system Jobava will play. The system with a7, a6, a6, a4, and b6. I've seen this. Knight d5 is one of the possible moves. Now Vichy goes for h3, bishop b7, and then d5. This is also quite interesting. So now black usually goes c6. I think this is what Jobava will do. No. Knight e8. So he wants to play it King's Indian style. Knight e8, g6, knight to g7, and f5. Something like that. I don't know what Vichy played. b4. b4, and there was a move, but we only can see a clock.
But
so hardly spending any time. Bishop c8, a5. b5 quickly, bishop to d3. So white will move the knight from c3 and play c4. Well, I have to say it's a, well, in a way it's a smart choice against Vichy, because normally he's not playing King's Indian with white. He's
that's
I mean,
true.
of course Vichy, with all his experience, he's fine with playing any type of positions, but you know, still those blocked King's Indian positions are something one must feel by heart. So both black knights brought to the king side. Knight g5. Is he planning to play knight e6 after h6? That's a good question. King h8, sort of a prophylactics, because there was this bishop on c4, somewhat disturbing. Knight g5. Why he played knight g5? He could take on e5. I just realized. With king on g8, knight on f3, he could take on e5.
He plays very quickly.
Yeah, he plays very quickly. He is, well, probably Jobava kind of presses on him, because Jobava still had 3 minutes. It's only now he started to think. Bishop takes b5. Then bishop, somehow black is, well, black's knights are far away. So black really...
Bishop d7?
Bishop d7. Black really needs to do something about this a-pawn, because it's running very fast. Bishop d7, avoiding bishop c6, bishop c4. So the bishop is kept to make sure the pawn will be put on a6, right? And it will be threatening. So Jobava goes for another King's Indian move, knight to h5, inviting knight e6, and knight e6 was played. So what's gonna happen now? Knight e6 was played, bishop takes e6, so Jobava keeps the knight on g7, plays c6, and then after ef5, which was just played, well, black gets a very strong pawn center. So some d5 we might expect sooner or later from black. G takes, bishop e2, sort of a prophylactics. e6 pawn might be lost.
And
you know,
a6. What an exciting position.
Yeah, but e6 pawn is lost. Black has a huge formation in the center.
Yeah.
Look, what a center. 2 knights and a bunch of pawns.
And white has an a6 pass pawn. That's what he's hoping to do something about, but he can't.
He's a pawn down. Bishop f1 played by Anand. So Jobava can start moving his pawns, or just play rook g8. Bringing the rook here. What he's gonna do? Well, I don't know. I think objectively it might be that black is doing great in this position, but somehow it's not easy to play. This a6 pawn is disturbing. Right, knight d7 to protect e5 and to play d6, d5 to start moving the center. Knight a4. What's knight a4? I didn't quite get it, to be honest. Queen c2, double attacking 2 pawns, and he planted knight d4, it seems. No, Jobava is doing great.
Yeah.
Jobava is doing great, really. Rook g8. So concentrating his forces against the white king.
It's incredible how he managed to unbalance the position.
Bishop b2, c5, and look at all those pawns.
Yeah.
Bishop takes
Fifth to all of four.
d4 and cd4. What a massive center it is for Badur Jobava. Queen b3 and now knight c5, I guess. No, knight c5 drops an e5 pawn. So that means Badur Jobava has no comfortable way to protect d5. So those pawns might as well fall one after the other.
Yes, it all looked very nice.
Bishop f6, queen takes d5. Now it's equal number of pawns. Still a strong passed pawn on a6. And, well, the bishop on f1 protects white king nicely. Now, after queen d5, I certainly pick white in this position. So, rook b1, rook b7 would be my next moves if I'm allowed. Okay, so it's Vishy thinking. No, look, it's something with the clock, because Vishy pressed the clock, but his time is running.
Oh my!
His last move was knight d5, but
look at that.
That's something. The clock is.
He did not push it.
No, the clock is not right.
Yeah, but I guess he pushed it, but maybe not strong enough, because his time is running. Somebody should realize that Vishy's time is running. Jobava
says, Jobava is a nice guy, so he says it's something with the clock.
I think now he will let his time run, because it's been like 20 seconds at least.
Yeah, it's been like 20 seconds
Yes, look at that. I think he will let his time run.
He says it's not normal, yeah. Yeah, well, what a kind guy Badur Jobava is.
Yes,
he was the one to realize.
Yes.
He was the one to realize
that. He could have just pretended that he's thinking. That would not have been nice, but if somebody wants to beat Vishy,
most likely will win him the game. And what's by the way, I think Karyakin's game is already finished, so if you would check the result, it would be nice. It was a draw, and it was a draw as well, agreed on the board between Vishy Anand and Badur Jobava.
Are you sure that they're not saying something about the clock?
I think so.
No, it's the clock. It's not.
It's a clock.
Properly.
It's not. Yeah. So they try to explain something to the arbiter. No. The game is finished. I think a draw was offered because you cannot normally play after such an incident.